Hey there, and welcome to another study abroad vlog. Today, I'll be talking to you guys about some of my favorite activities I did while I was in Australia. So, to begin with, I'm going to start out with the three most common things that I like doing when I was in Australia, and that is snorkeling, scuba diving, and surfing. So, obviously, I like the ocean, so I spent a decent amount of time there. We don't have that in normal Illinois, so really wanted to enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, I went diving once before I came to Australia. I really enjoyed it when I was younger, and I knew that I wanted to pick it up again since I was going to be over there. So I took a course. I got my dive ticket, and I probably did about 12 or 13 dives, ocean dives. Spent somewhere around 10 hours underwater the whole time, and it was just an incredible experience. I loved it. Got to meet new friends, from all over the world and things like that, just from diving. And yeah, see some things that we can't see in other parts of the world. So that was really enjoyable. I also like to go surfing. A lot of cool spots in Perth that you can do surf. You could surf at in Sydney and Melbourne and all those other cities, and also south of Perth there's good surfing. And we went to Bali for spring break, which is a common destination for Australian travelers, and it's real cheap. And there's great surfing, great diving, and great beaches and all that kind of stuff there, and the food, all that. So definitely, if you were looking to have an international trip, that's a good one. I also advise to go to New Zealand. That's definitely one of the most beautiful spots. We went there for a week before I, went to Australia to begin with. Yeah, before the semester started, and so much, stuff to do there. You could backpack and sleep in hostels and do it pretty cheap. So that was, those two countries I highly recommend doing if it's in your budget. A lot of things to see there. But moving along, another thing that I really enjoyed doing when I was in Australia was, going on a West Coast road trip. So if you have the opportunity to, if you have a vehicle, definitely consider going on a road trip. A lot of cool, fun things that you could see that you don't really get to see right in the city. So we started in Perth and then went up to Exmouth, which is the northwest corner of Australia. And it was about 5 days, probably about 1,200 miles round trip. So it was a pretty long road trip, but we got to see a lot of the country and a lot of the small little towns and the outback and a lot of some of the animals that are out there. I didn't see anything too dangerous. That's a common misconception. A lot of people think that it's flooded with deadly animals. If you go way into the middle of the country, I'm sure you'll find it. But for the most part, the road trip, a lot of cool towns and beaches and things like that, and different outback and people and national parks you could come across. So yeah, if you have that opportunity, definitely explore via car. There's a lot of cool things you can see there. But yeah, I mean, other than that, in the city of Perth, there's a lot of things to do. There's Kings Park, which is a beautiful spot for a picnic or just relaxing after class. And then like the whole city right there, you got restaurants and clubs and things like that, and just a lot of things to do for young people, and a lot of people you can meet through that. So definitely a ton of activities you could find in Western Australia. I wish you the best of luck. I also have a video of a lot of the activities, so I'm going to try and get that link somewhere on this page, so you guys can check it out. But yeah, feel free to reach out if you have any other questions, and have a good one.